If I can describe Together for Democracy impact in one word, it would be hope. I was a young filmmaker trying to inspire people to create films, and I was reached out by Democracy Forward to be a part of a panel to talk about the powerfulness of storytelling. I think me being at Democracy Forward gave me that chance to be a part of something big.
I got to go to Together for Democracy the first year that it was held. At the conference, I think it was probably Sky kind of got in front of everybody and said, what are the things that you do that the rest of us should know about? And I didn't have the opportunity to share, but I kept thinking to myself, everyone here should come to the border. FaithWorks has relationships with partners that are serving migrants on the border, and we have the opportunity to be present there and meet migrants firsthand and hear their stories. That's just very different than, talking theoretically about immigration. There was one person in particular at the conference that I wasn't able to talk to there, and that was Representative Justin Jones.
We're here so that when future generations look at what we did in this time, we can look them in their eyes and hold our head up and say we did everything with every tool at our disposal to fight for their future.
And so I had it in my mind, I need to connect with him. I should go find him. Well, he left really quickly after he spoke, and so I wasn't able to connect with him there, and I was kind of disappointed. And then the next day at the airport, I was waiting for my flight, and I saw him there. I approached him and said, hi, I was at the Together for Democracy conference with you. I was really impressed. I loved everything that you said. We have a trip coming up in March, and I'd love for you to come with us. And it went from there.
I was so grateful that Cameron met with Justin Jones there at the conference, and it was very beneficial for our organization. It was wonderful to get to spend time with him. He told me later that he was able then to go back in a committee hearing and talk about that experience. There's such power in that proximity that leads to really good advocacy. The possibilities for connection and shared work through Together for Democracy are really key to both the experience while you're there and to sustaining this type of work together. We're only going to survive through these challenges, through relationships and co-laborers and friends and fellow advocates.
At Together for Democracy, honestly, this was foundational for us. We first got connected to Democracy Forward when we learned Democracy Forward had filed an important piece of litigation challenging the unlawful effort of the Office of Management and Budget to suspend payments from the federal payment management system. As a Head Start grantee, we depend upon those payments coming through. When we saw that the Democracy Forward team had been successful in that effort, I reached out. I cold called Democracy Forward, celebrated with them, and asked if there was room at the table for farm worker children and families, and we learned that there was. Through the thought leader presentations, through the networking opportunities, we started to crystallize around a strategy of how we were going to defend our Head Start program. It was a coming together of the information that was being shared that really did allow us to develop our strategy to defend ourselves.
Together for Democracy is a way to just grow your circle a little bit, find some more folks, and then dream about collaborations that you may never have believed were possible.